We haven't gotten to a lot of college football on the channel just yet, but we are going to do a little bit more today. We're coming on to this one on the heels of our Virginia Tech entrance, where they use Enter Sandman.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Now, that may or may not be up on the channel yet. We're doing these videos pretty close together. Yeah. So
we needed to see more.
Yes, we came to it immediately. So we wanted to see more from college football because it was so mind-blowing. So we're going to get into some of the entrances. I don't know if they're going to be in any way similar to what we experienced with that. But there's a lot of crazy fans when it comes to college football. So I have no doubt we're going to get into some energy at the very least.
Yeah, me either. Like, I've always heard about the culture surrounding American college football and that it being like this big thing. And always, would see that there'd be like marching bands and like, a whole like ensemble and a lot of hype around it. But I didn't really have any personal experience with it. So I'm excited to check.
And if you're new here, we didn't grow up in the U.S. No. We grew up in Canada. We don't live there anymore. We moved to Mexico. So college football has not been on the radar. College football is not that big in Canada at all. In general, college university sports are not that big. Hockey would probably be the biggest, maybe lacrosse as well, but definitely not college football. So this is foreign territory for us. If you have any other recommendations for videos, you know what to do. Drop it down low in the comment section. And if you agree with somebody's comment, make sure you hit the thumbs up. I can't even speak today. I'm just too excited for college football.
Make sure you give it a thumbs up because we look at the most popular comments to see where to go next.
All right. I'm clearly ready to go. So
let's fired up.
Get started. Rolling in on a bus.
Damn. So many people.
Ladies and gentlemen, I called this Clemson entrance the most exciting 25 seconds in college football back in 1985, and it remains true today. Here it is, the most exciting 25 seconds in college football.
Is this Georgia? Clemson. What is that, trampoline?
Look at all the balloons in the air. I think those are balloons.
Is this a party or a football game?
Damn.
What? That's crazy.
And at the bottom, they will wait for a song that Metallica wrote 26 years ago. Enter Sandman has been used to lead this team out every home game since 2000. There is nothing like it. They all know the lyrics, and they will sing along to Enter Sandman. That's the Okie Stone right there. Here we go.
Here we go. Here comes the earthquakes. Here comes the chickens, the roosters. I don't know. Okay, let's go. Where are my dogs
Wild.
at? We're ready. Ready to ball.
What's interesting here, Herbie, is that
So hearing those dogs bark, obviously we got a refresher there. it's cool to take it in because you get to watch it a second time and pick up on little things. But I was just thinking, I made reference of Where My Dog's At there. That's a DMX song. It'd be a great entrance as well.
It would.
Or, you know, like Where My Dog's At, and then everybody starts barking in the crowd. And Where My Dog's At. Everybody says, it just gets more and more rowdy. You know? So I'm going to make a suggestion to one of these college football teams.
Phil's going to make a sponsored request to their new intro song. But it was also cool to see that because the one we did before was a different video. Like they were all wearing orange in the last one. So it was cool to see it like twice in like a different kind of setup. And I think this time too, they had all those people lining when they came on the field. So I think it was a little bit different, which was cool.
Yeah. All right. I think this is Michigan Go Blue. I've seen some of these logos of the teams and stuff, but I'm not familiar. That's why I wasn't familiar with the first one that we saw with Clemson, but I think this is Michigan here.
Hear the marching band.
What's interesting here, Herbie, is that Brady telling us that, you know, he comes out last. And he said, I miss all the pomp and circumstance. When I was an assistant coach, I used to see the band come on.
He takes it all in.
It's a lot of yellow.
He loves this university. He's done a great job in getting
For
them
college
back
football.
to kind of their roots.
It's
I've been
insane.
in that tunnel, and I can tell you, when you're a visitor,
So
there's
many
a lot
people.
of energy, and it's a very, very intimidating atmosphere. And with what they've done here in the last couple of years, it's gotten that much more intimidating.
So the players are now filing out. And they will make that
He's ready to
wonderful
bust heads.
run,
AC/DC
touching the
playing?
banner as they come through. We'll see what kind of hops
It's
Coach
a battle
Brady's got
battle
tonight.
chant.
I know he's going to get up and hit it. I know he's got it in.
Here they come.
Go Blue. It's a long tunnel.
It is a long tunnel.
Boo. Nobody likes the refs. Now we can cheer. They're out of the way. Not ready yet. Hold on, guys.
Wait.
Get them to go a little more savage.
The Hurricanes and the Fighting Irish back center stage.
Miami.
As the Hurricanes storm in signature style with the smoke and the pyrotechnics.
Miami Hurricanes.
Far before the Miami and Notre Dame players were born. That was the last high-impact game between these two programs that run between 87 and 90.
And he is coming out with
Needs to work on the editing here. But I'm curious to know, like, I mean, obviously there's probably some bias here. But I would be curious to know, statistically represented by, you know, popularity, which team is known as the most popular college football team.
Yeah.
Because I feel like as we saw the Miami Hurricanes there, right? So I feel like that's probably up there as one of the most popular.
Yeah.
You
I
probably
honestly
even
have
heard the name.
I have, yes. I
Yeah.
definitely know who they are. Not that I've like watched any of it or anything, but I've heard of that team before. Also, this is like so funny, but back in the day when I was a teenager, this store in Canada called Campus Crew used to have college football team outfits.
Yeah.
And I had Miami Hurricanes and a Florida Gators t-shirt just because I liked the logos.
There you go. And maybe like the state of Florida. They
Yeah.
Probably
I like
had
the
been there on a
colors, though.
tourist destination
Yeah,
or something
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like Tom Brady might have played for Michigan. You guys can let me know about
Is
that.
that what they were talking about? They said something about Brady in the commentary.
Did
for
they say
Michigan.
something about
Yeah,
that?
they said Brady.
Oh.
I don't know what specifically they were talking about, though. The other thing I was just going to say quickly that I noticed is that so far only one team has actually had like a walkout song, the Metallica one. The rest of them don't really seem to have like a theme song.
Where are my dogs at?
Yeah, there you go. That was a great idea.
These two programs that run between 87 and 90.
and he is coming out with both
Nebraska.
The cameras have him.
Nebraska.
It's unbelievable, Greg. It makes me want to cry. He has the coaching cap on, coaching jacket, not in the suit and tie. He looks like the old coach.
Huskers tapping the horseshoe.
They'll be coming around the bend here in a minute. I'm surprised. I'm glad I was wrong.
Me too, man. Tom Osborne has had so much positive influence over so many people. And for one last time, he's going to lead a group of young men out onto Memorial Stadium, where they entertain all of Husker Nation for one last time in 2012. And for the last time, as Tom Osborne will lead them out of the tunnel and onto the field.
Bo Pelini grabbing Coach Osborne's arm, elevating it in the air. Here come the Huskers.
Coach still has a little
marching band.
Little hop in his step. He's moving along pretty well.
Tennessee? Maybe? Yeah, I think so.
It's wild how many people.
Wow. I just can't believe these crowds. It's so insane. That's loud. That is very loud.
Damn.
Marching band.
Love to spoil Clemson's perfect record in pursuit of a playoff spot. Brendan Carter, senior engineering major from Georgia, is this year's chief
Riding
Osceola.
in on a horse with a flaming spear.
To center field. He'll buck once, and he'll plant the flaming spear.
That's wild.
That's so cool.
I have no idea what team this is. It's lively, wherever it is. Florida State University? Okay.
The Gamecocks of the University of South Carolina.
So I think that was Florida State, that last one.
Oh, was it?
Riding in on a horse.
That was cool.
It was very cool. I love it. I think it's fantastic. And, seeing the representation, they were doing a chant. I don't know. I feel like it reminds me a bit of the Washington Redskins. Anyways, so many people will be crying cultural appropriation with that, right? And I think it's ridiculous, personally. I'm just like, if anything, you're paying tribute, right? Mm-hmm. That's my personal opinion. I know people are going to disagree with that. But the Washington Redskins, they're not what they're called anymore. They're called the Washington Football Team.
That's what they're called now?
Yeah, I think they changed to the Commanders.
Oh, okay.
So they went from the Washington Redskins.
I remember there being a whole bunch of controversy about that being the name.
And then people were like, they can't use that name. We need to change the name, everybody was like, what are you talking about? This is ridiculous. They've
been that way
forever.
for anyways.
Right. There's other names out there, right, that are in baseball and everything else, right? Cleveland Indians, as an example, right?
Yeah.
And then so they went to the Washington Football Team because they couldn't come up with a name, which is the stupidest thing.
How do you not come up with a name?
Professional sports team.
If
Washington Football Team.
If you're going to change the name, at least have a good replacement name.
And then they came up with the Commanders. And then I don't know if this has happened or they were talking about doing it, going back to the Redskins.
Full circle.
Because they were like, we need to just go back to that. I don't know what we were thinking.
Oh, my goodness.
Anyways, that's what it made me think of watching that. I think it's cool because everybody's doing a salute. I think that's I don't know if it's like a tomahawk salute or something like that. And, like I said, it's representing history. You can't change history. It is what it is.
Well, yeah. And I think I don't know, I'm just speaking for myself. Personally, when I see something like that, I'm like, oh, that's really cool. And it makes me want to learn more about that culture and the diversity there. It doesn't make me want to be like, oh, I'm going to judge, you know what I mean? It's like a positive thing. But anyways,
they're Florida State something. I don't know what they're called. You guys can let us know.
The Gamecocks of the University of South Carolina against the Crimson Tide of Alabama. It's the
Carolina.
Home Depot SEC on CBS. Undefeated
Carolina.
Alabama comes to town
It's
to
Alabama.
take on once beaten South Carolina.
There's a lot of
Damn.
towels. These look like playoff games in
And
professional
to the
sports.
strains of the theme from 2001.
Crazy. Look at that. That's insane.
Here come the Gamecocks.
Cool view. Helmet can.
Game in Norman, but this is different. This feels different. No substitute for Bedlam.
Oklahoma. The Sooners. The stadiums are huge.
Say, good afternoon, everybody.
The Ramblin' Red was unveiled September 30th, 1961 at Grant Field in front of a crowd of over 43,000 fans as
Wow.
it led the team onto the field against Rice University. Most recognized for leading the Yellow Jacket football team onto the field for almost 300 home football games.
Wow.
The Rec is also present in all major Georgia Tech sporting events.
And those were some crazy college football entrances. So many people. I can't believe these stadiums.
Yeah,
Just
the
like
crowds are wild.
really love college football.
Now I want to go to a game.
Yeah, I mean, I was saying, I don't know if you heard me, but all those atmospheres looked similar to what a playoff game would look like in professional sports.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a
Because everyone's just like
professional,
amped up.
not even just football, anything like
Yeah.
baseball or soccer. We've seen some crazy soccer crowds, European football.
Yeah.
So clearly the passion is there and the energy was not lacking. And
No. I wonder if those were like regular season games, home openers, playoffs. Like, like I kind of wonder if like every game for each team
I'm
is like
pretty
that.
sure those
or-
were just the
like regular
regular
season
season.
games?
They weren't
That's
bowl
wild.
games. If they were bowl games, they would have been going crazy.
Yeah. I feel like the home opener is probably also like really hype as well.
For sure. Yeah. So
Crazy.
that was cool. I like that. I'm glad we got to check it out. So we need more
Yeah.
recommendations for college football from you guys down below. You college football fans that are so crazy, you got to get on our channel and bring that energy and fire to
Yeah,
our
I
channel.
know. I also want to see like the best school mascots.
Okay, Sam. Yes, that's something we can look into. You guys can let us know about Sam's commentary there. Appreciate all your insights and comments. And when you hit that like button, subscribe. Have a great day, and we'll see you on our next video.
Thanks for watching, guys.